it's fine.
Okay.
Thanks,
All
Whip.
I'm gonna try to be quiet.
Really? Episode of Best Neighborhood Ever, and today we are here with Casey Hogge, who, if you saw last week's episode, the very first one, was our professional cat wrangler. So she was the one in the background fixing my sister's cat, and you did a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I wanted to make sure, to have you on to talk about your house too,
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
repay you for your cat wrangling skills.
Well, it was my pleasure.
All right, so we are in Purcellville today, and we are at Mayfair, and this is a new neighborhood. So you just moved in here a few years ago, right?
Yeah, it'll be 2 years in July, and the community was had started being built about a year before we finished building. So It's about a 3-year-old community.
And now, you didn't come from another neighborhood in Purcellville. You came from a little bit further away, right?
Alexandria, yes.
Yeah. So and you still work out there, don't you?
I work in North Arlington, yes.
Okay. So you decided that you wanted to have a really bad commute. So you're like, let me figure out how far away I can get from work.
Well, a little bit of it was, I grew up in Loudoun County, and I graduated from Loudoun Valley, grew up in Hamilton, and I always knew that Loudoun County was a place that once we started a family, that's where we wanted to raise our family. So it was really important for me to come back. My parents are 5 miles down the road, so that is just immeasurable to be able to have your parents so close.
Okay, so you got a bad commute, but you gained free babysitting.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, see, that is a trade-off that's worth it, right?
I have also been with my company for a little over 10 years now, so it was very important for me to stay and do that. And honestly, just hop on 7 and the Greenway, and you can be in Arlington in an hour, so it's really not terrible. Whereas I was working in North Arlington, living in Alexandria, and it would take me 35 to 40 minutes to go 8 miles. So,
right.
I mean, we're going 42 miles.
Yeah.
It's taking me an hour.
This
so.
feels at least like you're getting somewhere different from where you started.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's good. So tell me a little bit. So you came from a townhouse. You guys bought a single family home. What's your favorite thing about the house itself?
The natural light.
Yeah.
One thing.
We're getting some
lot.
great light. We're sitting in the kitchen now.
When we first moved in, we didn't have any blinds, and it was a little bit like a fishbowl because it's all windows back there. But coming from the townhouse where we had just like one, large front window and then our sliding glass door to the patio in the back, where we were positioned, we didn't get a lot of natural light. And that was super important to me. When we did decide to upgrade to a single family home, I wanted it to just be bright and sunny and make it feel warm and cozy all year round.
Yeah. So what made you choose Mayfair specifically?
Well, at the time, we were looking to build a home, and a lot of the communities in like Purcellville and Hamilton, some of the lots to build are, you're looking at an $800,000 home. And, we were looking to upgrade from our townhouse to a single family, but, we didn't need 6,000 square feet. We wanted something that was kind of right in the middle, something that we could grow into, but not be overwhelming to clean. So this was a great community because it's so close to grocery stores and to schools and to daycares. And some fast food. There's
Taco
a
Bell.
And a Chick-fil-A, yes.
Yes.
And
across that, like right as I was coming in.
And in that same parking lot or that same center where the Taco Bell is, that's where our pediatrician is. So
that's nice.
Super close.
Yeah.
And we knew just talking with the salespeople that it was a kind of a young and up and coming neighborhood. So a lot of people that were building were in their, early to mid 30s. They were all kind of having kids, and so we kind of felt like this could be a community we could grow with.
Yeah. So what kind of things does the neighborhood offer?
So as far as amenities, it's got a really fun playground with like the rubber flooring.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
We've got a little grill.
The kids, they fall
exactly
all
the time,
straight on the face.
They do, especially boys.
Yeah, they just forget legs so like often, and then it's just on the face.
And then there's a pavilion that has like a couple grills. So if you want to have like a kid's birthday party, you can do it right in the neighborhood.
Oh, that's nice.
And really, it's a big community, but it's not so big that you can get lost or overwhelmed. So there's, we have our walks that we do, and we can kind of get out, get some fresh air, but we're not like, okay, if we go on a walk, we're going to be gone for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
We can do a quick 20-minute walk, or we can make it into a little bit bigger if we want to, cross over into the townhouse community over there, or just do a lot of rounds around the cul-de-sac.
So you're talking about, the location and everything and how it's convenient, which is nice because, people, when they think a lot of times about Purcellville or Western Loudoun in general, they think, oh, it's out there. It's like,
yes.
It's in the middle of nowhere, and there are farms, and there's
wineries and breweries.
Right. And that's true, because also where the Taco Bell is, there's a brewery right there that I've been to. It's very good.
Yeah, so one thing is that we're close to, we've actually joined 2 wineries and become club members because it's literally, miles down the street.
Yeah.
And unlike, where we were in Alexandria and in Arlington, if you are 2 miles away from something, it will take you 15, 20 minutes to get there. Whereas we have a winery, the Walsh family winery, that we're super excited to be members of, and they are, I think it's like 3 miles down the road, and it takes us 5 minutes to get there.
Exactly.
So everything's really close. You can invite some friends out, just run up to the winery, enjoy the day, let your kids run around. There's Great Country Farms, which is great for kids.
If you guys haven't been to Great Country Farms, I cannot recommend it enough. And people come from DC. I see DC license plates all the time in there.
We have some friends that live in Alexandria that get season passes to Great Country Farms because it's that nice.
For many years, I've done the CSA there, and you get the boxes of food every week, and plus you get free admission for the whole season for the entire family.
That's great.
So when the kids are younger, they have so many activities and animals, and it's great. So it's definitely worth it. And that's in Bluemont, but you just hop on Route 7 and you're probably there in 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, something like that.
It's super close.
It's fantastic. So Franklin Park is also around here though, right?
Yes, it's right down the street. They do a big fireworks show every 4th of July. They've got lots of trails you can take the kids on, dogs for a walk. Their pool is fantastic. They have got a great child's area.
It's like a whole water park, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've got everything.
They've got sand volleyball courts. They've got baseball fields, softball fields. You name it. And I think they're only planning to get more things there. So and it's right down the road.
There's theater there. I saw a banner when I was coming in there. I forget what play it is, but there's theater at Franklin Park. So there's a lot to do without having to go super far away. There are more than just fields in Purcellville. Stuff's happening down here, guys.
I think everyone pictures Purcellville and they think that they're going to see John Deere tractors on the road. And
you do sometimes. That does happen.
Yeah. There was one day that we left for work and there were horses just on the Purcellville Road here, and they had just gotten out. And that's just a day in Purcellville. But
it is.
It is what it is. I love it.
I know. It's great. This is a fantastic area. And the nice thing, too, is, you get a lot for your money around here. And that's why more and more people, like Casey, people who are starting families, people who, are looking to upgrade just in general, get a little more space, they are coming out to Western Loudoun because you can get, a large single family home for tens of thousands of dollars less than you can, even in Eastern Loudoun and Ashburn and in that area.
Yeah. I think we sold our 2-bedroom townhouse for $175,000 less than what we got this house for. It just, you got 3 times the amount of house for not that much more money.
Yeah. So it's definitely a great place to consider, and there's a lot to do in Purcellville. So if you're thinking about upgrading, move into a larger place, you know, coming here and exploring some of what's in town is a great thing to do. Make a weekend of it.
Also, one thing that I'll just kind of put out there for those of you that are used to the city lifestyle, you know, we lived in Arlington and then we lived in Alexandria. We like slowly got further and further out. You know, we were used to the restaurants and going out for a nice meal. And the fact that like one Loudoun is 25 minutes away. It's I mean, we can get a sitter, we can go have a good dinner, like have a glass of wine, relax, but not be super far away, but not feel like we're denying ourselves that restaurant experience.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're happy here?
So happy
in
here.
your best neighborhood ever?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, that's good. So thank you for sitting down and talking with me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we didn't have any cats to wrangle this time, but we had a sneezing husband, and that's close to the same. All right, so thanks.
All right. Yeah, no problem.